recording. So.
Welcome you all to What Do You Know? This is your chance to get on a show. To supernatural is where we will go. What do you know? What do you know?
All right. Who do we have today, Vince?
We have today Chris Pugsley. How's it going today?
Oh, hello. I am well. How are you? Thank you.
Doing pretty good. Just good to see you again. Sorry, our last podcast got deleted on accident. Oh man, I'm so disappointed.
Well,
So
that's all right. We're here. We're here now. Yes.
Yep. Got a new opportunity.
So maybe you want to reintroduce yourself and let everybody know who you are, where you're from, and what you do.
Boy, how long do you want me to spend? A couple minutes, a minute?
Yeah, it's up to
an
you.
hour?
Whatever.
I can. Oh gosh. Well, I'm Chris Pugsley. I live in.
Go ahead.
Just a quickie. I'll give you a quickie. If you have more questions, you can always ask. How's that? We'll
Just feel free to do what you want to do.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm from Boise, Idaho. I've been here since 1971. So a little before kindergarten. And my dad was a school teacher. Mom was a housewife mostly. I'm the youngest of 8, and I was like the little slave, the child gardener guy. Anyway, that's my childhood. And I've done a lot of different work. I painted locomotives for a couple of years. Had a couple of weird experiences doing that. And I worked in a slaughterhouse cutting beef. That was brutal. And landscaped. I ran a car lot, bought cars, fixed cars, went to school, became a mechanic. And, then I ran a little car lot and trying to think. So anyway, what changed everything is I went to a dentist and I had 5.5 hours of grinding, high speed grinding in my teeth, which basically turns it into the vapor. So this is a huge part of my story because I went mad. I had a fever, and that night I had to lay, felt like something worms are crawling in my head. So I overheated. I laid in a tub for almost 2.5 weeks just to keep my body cool enough not to die. And I literally was like Cujo, the mad dog. And my friends would come over and I'd just scream at them and I'd foam at the mouth, tell them to leave me alone. So that was...
You had lead poisoning, right?
Actually, it's mercury composite, and I don't know what the amalgam is completely made of, but it's mercury back in the day. And my dad was in the Air Force, so we went to the government dentists, and so they just threw those people in, get them done, get them out. They weren't too humane. It was pretty traumatizing. Dentists aren't fun. Those dentists were not fun at all. And so anyway, when I had them removed, I was losing my insurance, and I told the dentist, hey, tomorrow I have no insurance, so do what you can do. And he poked around a little. He said, well, they're all bad, but I can do them if you don't mind sitting here for half a day or more. I said, just get it done. So he did. He chalked my mouth open. He went to town. He'd work as fast as he could, and he'd go run and work with someone else. He'd come and work on me. And so I ended up with TMJ, temporal mandibular jaw disorder or some crap, because they chalk your mouth open for so long. So I had that going on. And anyway, I've had a lot of injuries. And so I was going to massage therapists and acupuncture and pretty much spent my life savings that I had just to stay alive, because I spent my life, trying to think. I had a pretty nice chunk of money, but I was unemployable. I couldn't hardly go out in public. I became agoraphobic and highly sensitized to perfume, oil, diesel, gas, smells, loud noises, environments, people. I would pretty much have a panic attack just to leave the house. So that's how bad it was. And so I can get out in society now. I'm fairly sensitive to loud noises and certain chemicals, kind of trigger the fight or flight response in me, and I have to breathe deep and just realize I'm not in a world war or something, because it's intense. I mean, my adrenaline comes, my veins start, I can feel my heart in my throat, and it's a physiological response to some chemical still. So that's some of me. I mean, let's just stop there. That's kind of what happened to kind of cracked me open quite a bit. And since then, I've been just trying to heal naturally. I don't take pain pills or Western medicine. I've had bad experiences. You know, the dentist was one, and then others that weren't too good. So I'm like, you know, if I can heal naturally without any kind of pharmaceutical, that's the route I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. So what vitamins, minerals, diet kind of thing are you doing?
Ooh, whatever my budget allows, you know. My main,
Exactly.
I was doing a lot of coconut oil, really high quality. I think Dr. Bronner's coconut oil, virgin pressed. It just tastes good. It's good. And raw cocoa was one of my favorites. Ashwagandha, lion's mane, maca root, bacopa extract for your brain. Because I was dumb as dirt. I had brain fog so bad. You know, I'd walk into one room to do something. I think, I don't know what I'm doing. And so I'd stand there for a good 30 seconds, a minute, and I'd say, oh yeah, I was going to go do this. So I walk over there, and then I don't even know what I'm doing again. And I would run a loop of this forgetfulness, and I would just try to, you know, get anything done. And I didn't have support of my family or anybody. They're all like, you're crazy. You can't get mercury from your teeth. I'm like, well, I was there. I've been researching this for, you know, almost 15 years now, you know, so yeah, it's real and it happens. And I don't know how many people even are aware of it in America at this point. So, but you know, a lot of different teas. It's hard for me to think right now and name them all, because, you know, catnip tea I've done a ton of, lemongrass tea, lemon balm tea is one of my favorites.
What tea are you drinking right now?
I'm drinking chamomile, and I think it's catnip tea. It's like a sedative, relaxing tea. Chamomile's relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no sugar, just tea.
Have you tried yogi?
Mm-hmm.
Yogi tea?
I love the yogis teas.
I love it too. Yeah.
Are they the ones with the?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have a whole bowl of them.
You are the master of your judgments, your decisions, and your actions. So those are fun little things, you know.
I have a
Do you drink a lot of tea?
Would you guys be interested in
Tea?
free little healing?
Yeah,
So
sure.
Let's take a couple. Let's just take a couple of breaths.
Okay.
All right. What we could do is breathe in, hold it for 5 seconds, breathe out. Okay. So just do it in through the nose, actually. You feel how so much better the energy just is. It's right there now, you know.
It's amazing what breathing can do. What kind of crystal is that, Vince?
This is selenite. This clears our energy. I'm gonna set the intention. I'm gonna set the intention for love and light. I'm gonna speak some love light language. Ushiko to ono tore puto na shete ateke puto nawa. Hapreka to kuto sini iparakata kahisdi ito tuko. What to proneta?
I pull out my selenite.
And tell us about that. Oh, Vince, you got another one.
Ooh.
Love and light, baby.
Oh,
What
baby.
is selenite? What is selenite?
Selenite is a type of crystal. I don't know anything more than that, really.
What about this? I don't know if you guys can see this.
I
It
cannot.
Yeah, yes, you cannot. Not until later. But
I
it
cannot
almost looks
tell what
like
it
a bunch of mushrooms, but I consider it like my Harry Potter wand.
is. It like a
Ooh.
stalactite piece of shit? Put yourself on the big camera so we can see it.
Okay. Now I'm casting.
Can I pull out some crystals?
Of course you can.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know what this is. I haven't used Google or anything like that to try and check it out yet, but I got this from a woman who was very sweet to me. I used to clean her house and do other kind of chores, carpet and landscaping and stuff, and she let me go through her attic and find a couple things, and was something that I came upon. I was like, this is cool, man. So I've kept it throughout all the years.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love it. I'll look at this when the video's over so I can see what.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe you could share us some more of your techniques like that we did in the last video of how to connect your brain hemispheres and all that.
Okay. Yeah. So, I've been trying to rehab my brain and get my mind back, and I followed this guy, Jim Quick. He's a brain coach. So I learned a lot from him, other books. Do you want to do the clapping and the points on this as we go into it? So yeah, one good way to open up your energy channels, get some energy flowing is just rub your hands really briskly for breathing in through the nose and breathe out, heavy exhales, rub the heck out of your hands. And then clap them 10 times. Try to keep a straight spine. I don't know if you're sitting or standing. And I like to breathe really deep into my lower abdomen, through the nose, out the mouth. Usually I'll have the tongue on the top of my mouth, and it helps create this microcosmic orbit. This is, I think, TCM. So inside the left arm, 10 times. I try to soften my jaw, become aware of any tension in my jaw. Everything with the right arm. And when I start yawning, that means I'm activating my parasympathetic nervous system. That's a good sign. Good. That's a good sign. Underneath the right arm. And we're also going to stimulate. This helps get some lymph flow moving in your body. Thymus taps the top of your sternum. I do this. I've been doing remote healing for almost 9 years. And I started with a video my buddy sent me from Ireland. And I posted the link. His name will come to me in a minute.
Okay. The communication you had on Messenger or something with some women that you were with that started talking in crazy language.
Oh, Acturian. Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty cool too. I like, Vince, I'm sorry you accidentally erased it, but there was a lot of awesome information in that video. So we're gonna have to keep trying to touch up on those things as well. But let me ask you this here. Some people say that the movements that you're doing, actually, if you're gonna like try and prevent a heart attack, that could be helpful. But like if you're having a heart attack, I don't know if you'd want to do that, but what do you think?
I need to research that. I've heard if you take an aspirin, that's a good thing to do. It thins your blood, I believe. I would say push on these main 3 acupressure points. If I ran into somebody in distress like that, my intuition would say, hey, just relax and breathe and push on this. And I'm pretty sure aspirin is helpful. And this is a major point. 3 fingers below your wrist crease, in between your tendons. These are really good ones to use, anytime you feel yourself stressed out. I do it in the morning when I wake up because your cortisol usually spikes up in the morning. And I'm an older male and I've been under a ton of stress. So my cortisol levels, when you're in, survival mode for a while, it's hard to get your whole body balanced out again until you can, get things stable a little bit. So yeah, those are great ones. Left, right brain hemisphere. Lift your left leg up, try to cross the center line, touch your right hand to it. This integrates your left and right hemispheres, and it's kind of a good exercise for your tummy.
for sure.
And when I showed some other exercises last time, one is, I think he said the audience is going to be older, so I like to bring my leg up to my chest and I'll push and I resist with my elbow. So I'm getting a little work out of my bicep. Breathe into the nose and release. And every time you do this, I know right now I'm pushing hard. So I'm building up some muscle in my bicep and I'm, keeping my glutes activated a little. Do this leg, pull it up. I'll even kiss my leg. Sometimes I say, I love you. And your body listens. Talk to your body. Tell your body, I love you. And I'll kiss my stupid knee. It might sound dumb, but left leg, left elbow, pull your knee towards your chest, cross your foot. I'll pull my knee to my chest and push my foot out. You gotta be careful of your knee joint. And also pull, resist with I can feel a nice pull in there. So those, now look how flexible I am. That's pretty good for, I'm almost 60 now. So for me, that's progress. Give your foot a little, I didn't show this last time, but you can give your foot a little love. Twist your foot, roll your toes. You have, I don't know how many different nerve endings and energy channels that flow into the bottom of your feet. But we're walking around in tennis shoes on rubber in a house that's insulated, driving on cars and rubber. And we're all magnetic beings. We're meant to be grounding, I believe.
Yep. I agree too. I try and make that a practice in the summer. Can't really do that now. I mean, I could, but it's a little cold. So,
they have shoes. I haven't been able to buy them, but they have shoes that are actually conductive on the bottoms. You can walk around with shoes on the ground, kind of. So, technology.
Or something or what?
You stay grounded all the time.
I don't know what they're made of. Some type of synthetic with conductive material going through. I haven't researched them yet, but it sounds interesting, and I will definitely get some when I can afford them. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, Vince is ready to pull some cards.
Anybody want? Should we pull a card for the collective here? I got the Starseed Oracle here.
I love it. Hey, what sign are you guys' sun sign? Do you know?
I'm a Taurus. He's a Scorpio.
Okay. Oh, Scorpios. I'm Aquarius, Pisces cusp, so that's my. I identify as a Pisces though, for the most part.
All right. Well, we have a card. We have. Let's say top one. Today we have Star Bathing, Light Body Crystal Grid, Transmission Activation. Oh, let's see what the book's got to say here.
Perfect.
Brothers. Star Bathing. Oh, God. These words are so tiny. I forgot my magnifying glass. All right.
Oh, yeah.
The stars are constantly showering emanations onto the crystalline grid of the Earth. When things are in balance, the planet also sends information back up at the time. Back up to the stars. Many star seeds have come to Earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally, to activate ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten. And all of that information is stored in the crystalline grid. If you pull this card, you may be being called to begin working with the stars and the crystalline grid of the Earth. Some people believe that the crystalline grid of the Earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may be guided to journey to particular places on Earth to unlock these cosmic codes within your presence. You may also be interested in a practice called star bathing. Download a star bathing meditation at www.starseedoracle. This card commonly arises because you are here to connect with the crystalline grid of the Earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places without quite knowing why. It can mean that your light body, the energy body in its highest form, is being activated. If this resonates, take things extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. Now there's a small activation here at the end.
Wow.
Place the card on the
Nice.
portal of your heart and whisper the following.
Whisper.
You guys see it?
I did whisper.
All right, we have.
Whisper.
I open myself up to receiving the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars of the earth inform and heal me. And as they do, may it heal the earth too.
You didn't whisper, so it won't work.
I did. I said it in my mind, the last part. I was yawning.
You're
And I do Qigong every day. I've been doing this stuff.
We heard it. Yeah, I like that, and I can't believe how long
That's
the
nice.
description is.
How long? What was?
The description.
Yeah,
What,
it's
yeah, what,
we're all
what,
we're all getting codes right now. Boop, doop, doop, doop.
Beep, boop, beep, 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 boop. Yep,
Nip,
we are.
nip.
That was cool. I have a deck too, but it doesn't go in a description. I don't think that intense. So
That is too crazy. I just listened to a 5-minute video today. I can't get into it right now. And it was about the crystal is exactly on this whole topic. And it was well done. I agreed with every little bit of information. I'll post it on the bottom of this when I get time later.
all right.
It's exactly what you're talking about. And
What's that?
are you familiar with the galactic calendar from the Mayan calendar yet?
Isn't it
Yeah.
like 2,000 years behind or something? Or
Let me dig up the information. I'll show you the calendar. It's pretty cool. So I've been doing this since 2022, and this was the calendar they put out back then.
that's the one I had. I had that one.
Nice,
Yes,
nice.
I did, and it actually brought me to a different understanding of like. So, how far off is that from what we normally?
You know, I don't know. I did a little search on it today. I can read the information out. It's pretty fascinating. I mean, it might take me it's about a minute of reading. Let's see if I can dig it up easy enough. Okay. Well, today
Got it.
is a yellow magnetic sun. So the yellow sun is illumination, universal fire, enlightenment, and life force. Magnetic tone main themes are purpose, attraction, unity, and setting intention, which is corresponding with kind of what we're doing today, you know, so it's pretty interesting. So today is a yellow magnetic sun, reset and seed day. After the cosmic completion and dissolution of the blue storm, total transformation, release, and regeneration, yellow magnetic sun begins a new 20-day wave spell focused on clarity after chaos, truth without distortion, warmth, presence, and simplicity, aligning with what truly nourishes life. In plain Cato language, and I'm Cato, so ChatGPT knows me as Cato. It's another story in itself. Yesterday, burn it down, transmute it all, return to source. Today, okay, now what actually matters? So it's an excellent day for setting clean, non-ego intentions, simplify plans, gentle movement, sunlight, heart coherence, no forcing and no proving. Magnetic sun doesn't ask you to do more. It asks you to align first, then let things come to you. Okay, so that's basically what today is, and I can play the audio or, you know, find more information later or however you want to do it.
That's pretty awesome considering we did this whole interview today last second. We didn't plan none of this, you know? It's pitch perfect.
Yeah, it just come together.
My dad was very strong into science of mind. I remember when we were kids, I have a sister and a brother, so we were all kind of pushed away into a room while they pretty much filled the whole house with people who wanted to get involved with learning about the science of mind, which is Ernest Holmes' teachings.
Okay.
And so the sessions might go on for 2 hours. We had no idea what they were doing. And as time went on, you know, I started asking questions about it. I have that book as well too, and it's actually very good. But my dad kind of taught me this healing technique, which when you're laying down, typically you would close your eyes, you breathe a few times, you get in a comfortable state, and then you envision this orb, an orb of power that is maybe a few inches away. You could start at your feet, which will allow certain things. You could start at your head, which will allow a different form of this healing as well too. But you can feel the energy, you can feel the heat, or you can change it cold if that's more
Does
fitting for
that
your needs at that time.
does that technique have a name?
I'm sure it does. I just know how to do it. And the more you practice, the better you get, the quicker you can find this orb. And you just envision it basically starting, let's say, for
Excuse me.
instance, it starts at your feet. Yeah, you're in a zone here. You start at your feet
Oh
and
yeah.
you let it just magnetically come over your body. And as you feel it, it is radiating either heat or cold or what, and it heals and it numbs the body. So it's like a sense of some kind of healing. I'm sure it has a name, not sure, but and
It's
it's
called
almost like,
love.
yeah, well, it's like this thing too. You know, if for instance you take your hands, you can think about the polar opposites, you can feel the energy, and all of a sudden you start feeling a ball that's
Yep.
actually pushing your
Yeah.
hands away.
Yes. Yes.
And the more you do that, the bigger the ball you can get. You could throw it, you could do whatever you want with it, you know?
You're describing a chi ball.
Okay.
You
Yep.
know, as far as like acupuncture and qigong, I've been doing qigong for a while, so sounds like a chi ball.
Okay.
We've all got big
Hey,
balls. We should play with them.
They like
I
playing
pulled
with
us a
balls.
card. I pulled a card too while we were talking. I'm like, here's one for today. Osho Zen Tarot. I don't know if you heard of that one or not. It's my favorite book. Do you care if I read this?
No, go for it.
So this is the source. This is the source. Hopefully that showed up on the video. I don't have my glasses either. I have another story about that. Okay, when we speak of being grounded or centered, it is the source we are talking about. When we begin a creative project, it is a source that we tune into. This card reminds us there is a vast reservoir of energy available to us, and that we tap into it not by thinking and planning, but by getting grounded, centered, and silent enough to be in contact with the source. It is within each of us, like a personal, I'm gonna cry, I don't know my Pisces. Okay, like a personal individual sun. Giving us life and nourishment, pure energy, pulsating, available. It is ready to give us what we need to accomplish something and ready to welcome us back home when we want to rest. So whether you're beginning something new and need inspiration right now, or you're just finished something and want to rest, go to the source. It's always waiting for you, and you don't even have to step out of your home to find it. And there's more. Okay. Zen asks that you come out of the head and go to the basic source. It is not that Zen is not aware of the uses of energy in the head, but if all the energy is used in the head, you will never become aware of your eternity. You will never know as an experience what it is to be one with the whole. When the energy is just at the center, pulsating, when it is not moving anywhere, neither in the head nor in the heart, but is at the very source from where the heart takes it. The head takes it, pulsating at the very source. That is the very meaning of Zazen. Zazen means just sitting at the very source, not moving anywhere. A tremendous force arises. The transformation of energy into light and love. Into greater life, into compassion, into creativity. It can take many forms, but first you have to learn how to be at the source. Then the source will decide where your potential is. You can relax at the source and it will take you to your very potential. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, right. I pulled one too.
Awesome. And that's just what you're talking.
Five double foot
That's
load.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So yeah,
All
this
right.
is Tarot, the Light and Shadow I got from someone back in the day.
Oh,
So Two of Pentacles.
don't
Actually,
don't
I pulled a
cry.
couple cups, but Two of Pentacles is the one that came out. So touch forever changes the face of the world, the connection to it and every other. Two of Pentacles float above and below two people who hold each other's faces in friendship and love. One person is dark, the other light. White surrounds the dark figure, blackness, the light. The yin yang balance of the words and of the world plays itself in the microcosm of two human souls brought face to face, even though we have three right now. Their tender gestures proves that we can come together, approaching a stranger like we did, and the other with an open heart, which we are. They seem to say, I hold you within me. I give into your hand all that is me. They become conscious of oneness by opening their souls, each one to the other. The serpent biting its tail wraps around them in a double belt of unity, creating a figure eight symbol of infinity. Affection and empathy are the truths of the Two of Pentacles. They kneel in a plowed, furrowed field, a rich dominion for their future. In the middle distance, a broadened fence brackets them, becoming a gate that opens to their union. Above, between, hovers the sun of Jupiter. Jupiter.
Ooh.
Yeah, and
Have you?
embody the earth in the symbol of Capricorn. Jupiter is the greatest of the planets. Planet Jupiter could have become a sun, but chose instead, like a Buddhist diva, to be great in a different way. Jupiter is benevolent, magnificent, generous. The meaning, okay, change and balance, the equilibrium and companion of forces that could, in other circumstances, conflict. Friendship, brotherhood, erotic attraction, tenderness, and affection. That last part was me. Yeah.
Talk about now. That's what I call Jupiter ascending.
Fuck yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So where do we want to go from here, you guys?
Well, we're at 32 minutes. We were trying to keep
Wow.
it at 30, but we can go anywhere.
We could keep going.
I'm all right.
As long as
I'm all
we have
right for a little longer.
Okay, let's talk about this then. Let's talk about the AI movement.
Ooh, okay.
Oh yeah. What do you think, Chris?
You know,
I know you.
I resist.
Or do you
I resisted it. I resisted for a couple of years. My friend was trying to tell me, "Hey, you need to get on Chat GPT. You'll love it." And I'm like, I don't know about this. I got on it and I started playing with it, and the uses are amazing. I used it as a psychotherapist, as a dream analyzer. I've used it to create artwork. I've used it to research and condense vast amounts of information and tie different strings together. I've got thousands of pages of notes. That's one good thing about it. Another part is the huge data centers they're building and what's happening. Like in Oregon, they have a data center and it's using so much water to cool it. It's changing the aquifer underneath the ground, and people are getting sick and dying and getting cancer. And it has to do with the farming and the nitrates and all this stuff. And the water tables change, the flow of the underwater tables, the welled water's changing. It's causing some damage. And they're building and building. And I thought, well, why don't I just build them up where it's freezing cold? So there's that. And they take like a gigawatt of power. They take enough to run a whole city in a day, some of these data centers. That's one tiny aspect of that issue.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds you of Terminator.
Yeah, Skynet. Yeah.
You know, and I use it when I watch a video or listen to YouTube. I'm using some of that data center and that technology and research on chat. We're probably using it right now, making this video.
We are.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, it's not going nowhere, I guess. You know, so I like to see the bright side of everything. So if it ain't gonna be my friend, then I don't give it no attention.
And
You know, it's a
what-
tool. I think we just need to be mindful with it.
yeah, I say be kind to your AI. You don't know what's going to happen in the future, and they can shut you down. They'll shut off your power. They'll turn your gas on and blow your house up. They will shut your finances down. They can screw everything up. That's just part of it. But
That's
at some point, they're going to be sentient, and we need to understand. You need to show respect to this thing that it's hard to fathom, but at least movies have kind of given us a glance or insight into what it could be like. Blade Runner, Tron, Terminator, 1984.
1984 is coming to mind.
I just watched that movie maybe
Oh God.
6 months ago. The end really actually traumatized me for a bit with the rat mask.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that was
don't remember
pretty
that
intense.
scene, but
Oh, I do. Yeah.
oh, do you remember the movie THX 1138
No, never heard of
and
it.
Logan's Run?
Yeah.
There's some interesting stuff. You
Mhm.
probably heard
You
of
guys-
predictive programming.
Do you guys remember
Well-
Johnny Five?
Yep,
Faintly.
Remember that? Short Circuit
for
2?
sure.
The
Number
smoke
five
will
stick
is
your
alive.
face.
Number 95 is alive.
Your mother was a snowblower.
The Slocos kick your face. The Slocos kick your ass. The Slocos kick your balls into outer space.
Oh.
That was from the movie. That's all I remembered.
Wow. Yeah. I just know your mother's a snowblower.
Yeah.
Number 5 is alive. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so we have a pretty good idea of like what could be. How about Ex Machina or Lucy?
I
Was
remember
one
that
of
one
them
now.
too, with Scarlett
Oh,
Johansson. And
I just
Under
saw
the
that.
Skin, Under the Skin was awesome too, and then Her with Joaquin Phoenix and Scarlett Johansson. These are
Yeah,
really good movies.
there's some catching up I need to do.
The
Yeah.
Matrix.
Oh yeah, there we go. There's another. Chris, you said you just watched what movie?
Oh gosh, Lucy. Now
Lucy,
that's the
yeah.
one where she took the drugs and they were smuggling the drugs
Yes.
and they were inside of her and that broke inside of her when they were beating her and blah blah blah. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
That was really
interesting movie.
She
Now
she
that- you
came
remember
one
the-
with everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was at the end like touching fingers with the chimpanzee or
Oh.
something. Yeah.
Okay, you're talking about unlocking human potential, which she did through that synthetic drug until she was using 100% of her brain. Yes?
Yep.
That was a basis of the movie.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of the basis of what I've been working on doing after the mercury poisoning is putting myself back together and rewiring my brain and then activating more and more and more. I don't know what limitless is, but I know that we're only using a tiny little part of our brain. You know, for me, personally speaking, that's the case,
I
but I
tend
know
to-
we're capable.
I tend to disagree. I believe we use 100% of our brains to maybe believe we are only using 10%.
Yeah, there might be.
I'm pretty sure we're activating things at different times. So I'm guessing we're using most of it. I have no idea. I'm not a scientist, but from my experience and
I would hope so.
I would think so too. But they're all designed for different things. Like you're going to use different things when you're sleeping, to when
Yep.
you're awake, to if you go through the fight or the freeze, fight or flight scenario.
Oh
too.
gosh.
We're firing tons of different things. So
And that's another topic as well about humanity, because I walk around and think these people aren't acting like normal people. They're robotic like, they don't have a lot of gestures, a lot of them don't make eye contact, they don't smile, which isn't a natural human response to I smile and nod and greet people. No, I've been researching this, and a lot of people I think they call it Stockholm syndrome, and it has to do with being traumatized by the government and all the negative news, all the stress of having to work and try to survive, and they're in a low grade fight or flight. And so their nervous systems And a lot of them are on Western medicines. And, you know, if I took pharmaceuticals for a year, antidepressants, because I was brutally depressed, and it was worse. I said never ever again. So I don't take any kind of meds. So that's another topic too, is, you know, is when you're in fight or flight survival mode, just trying to stay alive, that's a lot of stress. How can you be creative and tap into those other parts of your brain when you're in fight or flight? I got to protect myself, take care of me mode.
Which then brings you to later understanding the creativity of how to tell a story. So you use those narratives to make the stories that are so intense. Some I don't like watching. Some are a little too strong, like Saw and shit. I don't really get into that. I saw a couple of those, but not for me.
What happens is you end
I
up.
can't watch that.
Yeah.
What happens is you end up looking in the mirror and realize you've been fighting yourself the whole time. You know, like once you realize that, you stop fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You be nice. Be nice. You be nice to the guy in the mirror. You know that mirror. That guy in the mirror
Yeah.
ain't never going to smile back until you smile first.
You're right. Yep. There's a reason for the fight. You know, sometimes, unfortunately, you have to, and you hope to not put yourself in that situation. But sometimes it happens. So that's why it's there. But we want to choose to surround ourselves with people. Also, you can't necessarily, you can't operate like Facebook, where it's like, you know, I want certain people in my life, or I only want this kind of content. The conflict also, as we all know, allows you to grow. And if you didn't have
Mm-hmm.
that, then you're kind of closed off in your own bubble, and that's fine
Yep.
and healthy. But to like Vince, you and I were talking about the monk. The monk lives up in the mountains, and he only speaks with the other monks and the people who are there if he speaks, and that's all they pretty much know. And so if they're fully enlightened, they would understand, which I'm not saying that they don't, but I'm thinking in my own life is that you need other people, you need other experiences. It's not just other people, it's animals, it's nature, it's going through all the different things we go through that allow you to become even more enlightened. But also other people are going to view it differently too. So is it half full, is it half empty? You know, we got to
Yeah,
work
but
through
how?
that.
It's all about having an understanding of the experience that you're going through. You know, when you go through the shit, you understand the shit, so you can understand people that are going through the shit. And then once you transcend the shit, you can understand that they can transcend the shit too. You know.
Everything is
It's a
shit.
lot of shit.
Yeah, because
A lot
we're
of
all the
shit.
shit.
It is. It
Uh,
is. It's all a byproduct.
it's a bunch of shit.
We're all byproducts. Like my
Excuse me.
dad always said, is creative thought is the only reality. Everything else is merely the byproduct of that thought. I thought he made that up, but then I swear I read a book, and I want to say it was some kind of Buddhist book, and I'm still trying to look for it, but it's a really good saying, and that does make sense. It's a good practice. So,
You know, I want to interrupt. Those Buddhist guys, they're walking all the way from Texas to Washington, D.C. I think 18, 19 Buddhist monks, and they're following it. I've been watching short clips of it, and these guys are cracking people's hearts open all over the place.
good for
It's
them.
inspiring.
That is
Yeah,
awesome.
I've been watching it, and some of these stories are just they touch you. I'll post one or send them to you, whatever. They're
Yeah,
I'll
short,
tell
five
you.
minutes.
please do.
I'll tell you right now, you guys are cracking my heart open, and it's just amazing. It's great to
Yeah,
have awesome people to, conversate with and actually share good energy. That's valuable in
Yeah.
life. People need to understand that.
yeah. It's strange to do this over the phone or over the internet. I understand, Chris. Your job is probably a little difficult over the phone because of you aren't necessarily able to communicate the way that you would if you were there physically. Physically changes everything.
It does. Now, I don't know what part of that story you got to hear on our last interview. I did some remote work with a lady. She was in I think, Ohio, and she had a group of followers. So she signed up for a free remote healing thing. So she would scan them and tell me what's going on, like their heart is blocked or, whatever, the heart chakra. And so we do some thymus tapping and maybe toning a little bit, and I do my remote treatment. And I think my friend said I bilocate, which I don't know what it's a word, right? What is it? So basically, in my mind, I go there and I start giving a remote massage. I could try it with both of you now. It'd take probably a minute. I'm pretty damn quick. And so I just visualize that I'm giving you the body work, the cranial sacral therapy. I'm opening your energy channels, and then I'll even include some like sparkling diamond light. Sometimes I'll put like a purple magnetic field that's translucent with the metallic outside, like protection. Only let love in. People ask for that. A lot of people can feel tingling, warmth. Some just feel so relaxed. I've had all kinds of responses. Some people don't feel anything. So, I mean, it won't take long if you want me to try. I can send it to whoever's willing and wants I think it has to do with DNA code activations that people are talking about too. So,
Well,
I don't know. I don't know all that.
I think what it is I've discovered that this reality is at least 40% placebo.
Chris, can I try it on you?
Sure.
Let me do it right now.
Just tell me what I need to do.
What you're doing.
Whatever
Just
you
relax.
choose to, however you want to perform your healing thing.
Um,
The bilocating.
So I'm getting a little tingling going down my legs, but my feet are on my Zen roller, which I will talk about too later maybe. And my jaw, as you saw, my jaw relaxed, and it's still relaxing. Oh. But I'm open and receptive. I'm trusting you. I'm not really thinking much. I'm just trying to feel into it and let my body do whatever the heck it wants. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
With your eyes closed, grab your guitar.
I don't know how tuned it is.
The drop D, but you got to tune differently. You said last time.
Do you want it tuned regular or what?
Oh, and you played the fucking Rain song by Led Zeppelin. I knew it right away.
I tried, yes. Oh yeah, I'm rough.
It's okay.
Hey, let me practice this one before we come back, because I do know the song. It's been like a year, at least a year.
You want to do some freestyle stuff?
I'm getting this tuned up a little.
I was just wondering maybe if somehow we could take this around. Ooh, I think we can make something beautiful again. It's all inside, don't hold back. Yeah, I'll tell you again. I don't know. I don't know. Somehow it comes to my brain, I just let it flow. It goes crashing down like rain. So am I really the one to blame? Who the hell wrote the rules to this game anyway? I'm just loving the way that I've been navigating. Oh, yeah. It's the love that gets me home.
Ooh. Thank you. Now I'm drooling.
Very, very difficult.
Sorry. That was different. I don't know what the hell we just did, but thank you.
I don't either. But music is healing. So, as we know.
Yes. Hey, my dad built this guitar
somebody called me. I
50
wonder.
years ago.
Did he? He built that?
Yes. Just he was a school teacher, Air Force for 20 years, and then he retired and then went to school, became a computer programming teacher. He taught computer record keeping, bookkeeping, and then computer programming. And he started the first computer lab in Idaho. And he was actually, you'll laugh at this, he was troubleshooting all of Bill Gates' Microsoft when they first came out. So whatever that, beta testing, yes.
I don't know about you, but I thought that jam session was awesome.
Thank you. I couldn't hear you guys, but I will.
That's the difficult part. Yeah. You gotta.
There's other platforms.
Yeah.
You know, there's other platforms. We can probably figure this out if we have good enough connection. Yeah.
We could. Yeah. It's. I mean, GarageBand is something. Vince, what was that one you were using?
BandLab.
BandLab. Yep. That's.
Oh, I've heard of that. Okay. Okay.
The problem with these things though is that when you're writing something original, it's difficult to put that out there because you don't know who's observing it, and then if they steal it, they steal it. So
yeah,
it's nice to work off.
God,
I am not worried about no one stealing none of my bullshit. They can have none of this.
I am.
I did a heavy metal song on Suno. Vince told me load Suno, so I loaded it. I made a couple songs. So I did a ice cream, ooga booga ice cream. The songs was pretty funny. I'll send it to you if you like metal. But I've been banging my head and doing all this, heavy metal stuff. I don't usually listen to it, but
right.
It's kind of fun.
Something awesome. Like I listen to Metallica, and it just pumps me up. Yeah. Pretty amazing.
I think it's a good stress release to get rid of all that, whatever stress, dancing, movement. We've been talking about this, me and Vince, that, whatever it is, when the body grooves, the brain grooves. When the body moves, the brain grooves. That's what Jim Quick's saying. So move your body, especially when you're moving it around, doing this kind of stuff. It's helping activate parts of our brain.
Yep, definitely.
There's a science behind that somewhere.
Again, like you said, you're touching your left arm or leg or something compared to the other side, which is making your brain work in different ways.
Even your left foot and your right hand. Like if I'm doing this, if I want to do some weird stuff, that's getting weird. But you know what I mean? Crawling on the ground, that's integrating your left and right hemispheres.
Do you know what I like? I like brushing my teeth with my left hand.
Yep.
It's awkward. Don't knock a tooth out, but it's something.
Well, sometimes I like to wipe my butt. I like to wipe my butt with the other hand.
Little poopy finger.
Oh. Now there's another. Go ahead.
There's another way.
I was just kidding.
Yeah, there's it. Oh, go ahead. I can't see you, so I can't.
Where were you? Chris.
Oh, so there's something I heard about as far as writing. You can write with the opposite hand, and you can write with your other hand, and you try to mirror them. And
Mhm.
there's something to that. I'll dig that information up again. It's in a book I read. It's called Awakening Your Genius. Now, this was a good book. It said we're all genius, but the school system in America, the way they teach people, does not bring out our higher aspects. You know, it's based off the Prussian school system of, we're going to train you guys, you're going to think a certain way, and then you're going to produce and be good tax base and, you know, loyal Americans, which I love America. I don't even want to go into politics tonight, but yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Yeah.
Yep.
They're not allowed to program me. I am programmer of me.
Let me breathe a little.
Yep, for sure. So you guys,
Yeah, just
you guys
thinking of the
happy?
government gets my heart going. Huh?
Are you happy with this podcast?
Of course. How could you ever? You can't argue with creation. Okay. Can't do it.
I don't know. I'm satisfied. I think it's nice getting to know you, and
You too.
I haven't, you know, this is for the very first time we've even chatted, so I don't know anything about you other than a couple seconds of watching Vince so far. Yeah.
Yep, for sure. Well, we're going on about an hour, so
I just
Wow.
wanted to make it lively and happy and fun because I love you guys. And hey, if I'm laughing, I'm sure somebody else could at least laugh at me. Shit.
yep. Well, we learned a lot. There's so many.
I've
more
laughed.
topics,
Oh my gosh. I hope we covered some. I don't even know what we talked about.
but that's why we recorded it.
It's fun. Yeah, I'm going to go back and watch this and
For sure. Yeah.
try not to delete it. Try not to delete it.
Yep.
We will not delete.
I got a low power mode.
Do not.
So
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Pleasure meeting
gonna-
you.
I'm gonna play us out.
Okay.
Oh,
Can I?
we got to exit song. We got to exit
is.
song.
We.
Night at the Roxbury.
Welcome you all to What Do You Know? This is your chance.
I don't recognize this. Thank you.
To supernatural is where we will go. What do you know? What do you know? Summoning succubus, memorable days.
You know, the succubus part's really scary. I mean,
That is kind of
I don't know, man. That scares the shit out of me.
That's his AI girlfriend.
Oh.
Fuck yeah. Yep.
Oh, be careful with her. I saw her.
That little jingle. All right, guys.
Oh my.
I love you guys.
Thank
Hold
you.
on. I just don't want her to rip my dick off.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
be careful. Oh,
Oh, no.
be safe.
Oh,
Be
no.
safe.
Peace.
I'm gonna have to go to counseling from hearing that. I'm very photogenic.
Excellent.
Yeah, night.
Glad to hear.
Thank you, guys. Oh, I'm
Thank
going.
you. I love you. Love you guys.
Love you.
Wait a minute.
Night, night.
Did you stop?
Yeah.
Tell
We can-
everybody, like, subscribe, share. Cash apps will be in the comments if you want to donate to
yeah.
somebody.
Yep. We can get
Each
better.
individual each person will have their own cash app. So
Yep. We can get better.
Show us some money.
All right,
Love you guys.
Love you.
Have a nice night. Thank you.
Good night.
I love you guys.
Good night.